everybody's ready. All right. Our next poet to the mic, her name is Tara. She says she's back for a second beating, and she promises not to faint. All right. So that tells me we got a nervous poet up in here. So what are we going to do for a nervous poet? We're going to clap our asses off. I need you guys to give it up right now for Tara Polite to the mic. Louder. Get it, Tara.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got about 3. I've got a carnival theme one. I guess we should start with that one. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie, I wrote it 10 minutes before I came over here. I was told not to sing that. Yeah. Okay, so this is the carnival theme one. Drifting into ambience, far above those who undress lies with a gaze safe for fools. I turn off the music, can you hear the silence, it's so loud. I sometimes replace the faulty tripwire through my dreams at night. Twisting and contorting like smoke acrobats, defying gravity. This music filled an empty space, a life sentence suspends you, livid and controlling. I think those funny mirrors scared you. So you turn the music louder, and I watched you dance in your fun house. A vision of rapture, your image in haste, while trying to capture multicolored trance like whirlwinds of waste. Please be the joker, can I play the fool, but you kind of feel like a freak show, too. Descending slower now, the final act is almost through, reaping what is sound, which in turn powers the moon. That is suspended above frayed tightrope. What is this, some sort of joke? Openly pulsating like when you took that first step and fell, rushing through unforgiving air. Your lies undressed by their upward gaze, openly weeping a glimpse of what is left. Okay, this one, like the other guy, I write music, so sometimes I just read it instead of sing it, and it kind of works. So, this one's called Our Braver Moments. Riding beside you on chances we set aside for our braver moments. They always said we could use it to fall back on, crashing face down, completely strung out, and hung up on the splinters that bend under our feet, laying down on the dock where a comet crashes at midnight. What's your alibi? Listen to the soul beat, just to keep it clean. You rush into my soul unleashed, and now we're breathless. Racing that eclipse, we said the shadows don't bite when we were up this high. And now I can beat this. There's no misery, no, not this time. The stars don't seem so far away now that you aren't here. A book lies open under the full moon, lightning lusts like a thunder beneath the sky. If you only knew. Just one last time and one more thing that couldn't be mine, one more moment so I can't forget to count the stars with you. Just one more sigh and a captured meaning that stopped meaning you'd be here. Again, I can't forget and I just haven't yet. I hope that's okay with you. One more, and then I've been asked to read Rosie Davis's poem for her. So, this one is called At Twilight. And I'll be honest, I think I was about 16, so you can probably tell that I was a little bit young when I wrote this. A lonely walk at twilight enraptures a soul. She begins to seek a rhyme, her subconscious alight with poetry and prose. Walks out the negative, spits out a smile. And you know no one can really know. This is not your chance, it's hers. Not this time, let her go, the clocks wind in reverse. And maybe she's meant for more than all this. The hour has passed unnoticed, her mind entranced with private musing that clambers along the sidewalk cracks. Don't step on it, you'll break your heart. She keeps it together with threads of words. Don't reveal them aloud, you'll fall apart. This is her chance to let it all go. She envisions some other way to go, with chance and a static not hidden, to pass her by a being entranced with deceptions. Merely thoughts she has, they are hers. And see the glow of the twilight, this isn't a trap, not this time, let this go. Everyone thinks it's about themselves, they trip on a crack of her runway stumbles. But she will not say for sure why. Her world revolves around no one thing but words in her head, enticing the soul, drawing her close enough to get past her. Don't go back for them, you'll win anyways. You can't catch your breath. absorb the night, continue to fight him, her, it, them, and yours. And this one, where's Rosie? There's Rosie. Okay, this is her poem, her carnival poem. So everybody clap for Rosie. Okay, this is called Nightmare Carnival. And I apologize if I don't read it the way you envisioned it. Okay. Your words roll through my head like a broken Ferris wheel stuck on 10 speeds. Ideas and actuation fly like unbuckled passengers. Hope, like the zipper, shoots up high and then crashes down. And just what happened to that clown? He said it would float, they'd all float. But I'm stuck down here and dagnammit, I want to float. So untie me like those balloons, let me float away. Go right on the mirrors and in the bathtub. Let people know that they can float too. And maybe, just maybe, they'll enjoy the sunshine and white clouds as much as I do.
I need you guys to give it up one more time for Tara to the mic. And for Rosie, Terry, Rosie Stone. All right. No, damn, that's loud. All right, so our next performer to the mic was challenged by his friends. So here, let's do this. The other end of the challenge. His name is Matt Lee. He's the host of everyone's favorite comedy and cannabis podcast, The Jamhole and The Hot Box. He is a rapper, writer, and all-around good human. And he is responsible for our video and audio here every week. He's a dope human being. I need you guys to give it up right now for Matt Lee to the mic.
Did you hear that, Sean? Yeah. Can you guys do that again? Matt Lee to the mic. Okay.
You're welcome!
Thank you. I didn't even write anything. I just wanted to do that. Thank you, guys. Actually, I just wrote this today. I was just finishing it right there, so it's not even done. But it is a carnival poem. That's right. Topical. You like that?
I didn't get the memo.
Oh, well, that's okay. That's all right. Long 4-hour drive, ride's right, I hide inside headphones, eyes focused on my Nintendo DS Lite. Pixels playing pretty profits, perplexed by the people sniffing blossoms, top to bottom, parking lot full. I came all this way to see the carnival. Rides, favorite, lately coasting on rollers, line filled with moms pushing baby strollers. It's fine, I don't mind this wait, gives me enough time to concentrate. The task at hand, all because this man's brain demands an adrenaline buzz. Straight to the top floor, ejection seat primed to give me something worthy to die for. I love it, in fact I need to find more. Brain sore from reaching in the junk drawer. Line inch closer, closer, nerve in my stomach starts to feel grosser and grosser. I keep it down, lump inside throat bugs me the most. Line inches closer and closer. Carney at the front says I'm sorry, but this ride is now closed. You're kidding. No up and down, no out of control spitting. Charlie Sheen would not approve, this is not winning. No, even my face not grinning. Unbelievable, I sat through this ride evening, sundown, and that's the day my childhood died. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Matt Lee. Coming up to the challenge. All right, hang on a second.
Charlie Sheen, speak on.
Are you ready, miss? Yeah. All right. All right, our next poet to the mic, her name is Caitlin. She is the youngest person to ever grace this mic. So I need you guys to give it up. She's 13 years old. She comes from Phoenix, Arizona. She was raised in Montana her whole life. And is this your first time reading at a microphone? This is her first time ever at 13 years old reading a poem at a microphone. I need you guys to give it up all the way. All the way.
never done this before. So, my first poem is called The Wind Blows. The wind blows like it's a whisper to your soul. It's like a quiet wind and knows where you are no matter what. And it speaks through you like lightning and thunder. And that's it. The other one is called A Quiet Place. A quiet place is like a scattered dream. A scattered dream is like a quiet place. I try to move on, but when I think, I fall, and I can't get back up. I try to get up to the next, but I think.
Give it up one more time for Caitlin. First time ever reading her poetry at a microphone. 13 years old. I think that goes for a double cheer. One more time for Caitlin. All right. Our next poet to the mic, her name is Brittany. She says she hopes you like her carnival poem. Aww. Brittany is a loyal poet up here every week. I really appreciate you coming. Give it up right now for Brittany to the mic. You do better than that. That is a crappy ass cheer. One more time for Brittany to the mic.
Hello again. I was good. I wrote a carnival poem, and it's called Farewell to Flesh. Rotating strawberries abandon their axes and spin off into space. The low-flying bumblebees wave goodbye. Hello, goodbye again. Nothing linear. A girl at your elbow, eyeing button-eyed prizes, keeps you trying and trying. Starved, irrelevant memories embellish themselves, and the funhouse ends where it began. Sprinting headlong through the mirrors, afraid to face myself straight on. Walk away and this place devours itself. A world of diversion without its mark. Sometimes the game is rigged.
Give it up one more time for Brittany to the mic. Little sweetheart. All right, and her sidekick is next on the list. Her sidekick, her name is Her name is Frankie Jackson. She says she wrote this poem this morning and hopes it is acceptable. Yada yada, I'm sure it's acceptable. She's too modest. Give it up right now for Frankie Jackson to the mic. Frankie Jackson to the mic.
Okay, so this is my carnival poem, and it's called Kamikaze. Scraping fingernails over a fresh swarm of mosquito bites and barely scratching the surface. Glossy eyes wide open in wonderment, your mouth stretched into a permanent grin. What happens next is all a blur of adrenaline, cars grating together, sparks flying, and us shooting upwards from the face of the earth, losing all sense of direction, our overlapped fingers gripping the bars holding us together. My head rushing in time to the seizuring lights. Finally, we slow to a halt, suspended 100 feet above the grass, our toes skimming clouds of canterous snow. A quick congregation of sugar-coated lips and fireworks boom, thudding through my chest like a bass beat. Just when I think everything is perfect, we start our descent, and I realize that every time I thought I had you pegged, it was just another reflection in the house of mirrors.
Give it up one more time for Frankie Jackson and her carnival poem. All right. Next we have Robert. Robert, are you ready? Yeah. All right. This is Robert. This not your first time reading? Is this your first time just here, or is it your first time reading?
Probably just here.
Okay. This is first time at the Get Poetry Open Mic. He's been living in Whitefish for 7 years. He's usually knee-deep waving a stick, fishing, and he's a dad. So I need you guys to give it up right now for Robert to the microphone. Give it up like you mean it right now.
Hello. Thank you. Hello, 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 hello. Want to try? Okay, so I don't even know if I need this thing. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't write a poem. I didn't get the email for the carnival theme, you know, little whitefish. So I just brought some good words to share with you guys of some of my favorite poems. This one is just a small part. It's an Emily Dickinson piece. Hope you guys like Emily Dickinson. It's from the Single Hound. And my favorite part, maybe that'll make it sound cooler. Yeah. Okay. My favorite part goes, this quiet dusk was gentlemen and ladies, and lads and girls, was laughter, ability, and sighing, and frocks and curls. This passive place, a summer's nimble mansion, where blooming bees fulfilled their oriental circuit, then seas like these.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and this one is not mine. It's called The Seed Market from Rumi. Anybody like Rumi?
I love Rumi.
Yeah, okay, cool. So it's called The Seed Market, and it goes, bear with me, it's always nervous talking in front of people. Okay, can you find another market like this, where with one rose you can buy hundreds of rose gardens, where for one seed get a whole wilderness, for one weak breath a divine wind. You've been fearful of being absorbed in the ground or drawn up by the air. Now your water beads let go and drops into the ocean where it came from. It no longer has the form it had, but it's still water. The essence is the same. This giving up is not a repenting, it's a deep honoring of yourself. When the ocean comes to you as a lover, marry it at once, quickly for God's sake. Don't postpone it. Existence has no better gift. No amount of searching will find this. A perfect falcon for no reason has landed on your shoulder and become yours. Rumi, yeah.
Give it up one more time, Robert, to the mic. And Rumi and Emily Dickinson, right? All right, so our next poet to the mic is also our photographer. His name is David Blackwell. He is an edgy visual stylist, one part writer, one part photographer, and one part creative mad scientist. He is ready to create something new. I need you guys to give it up right now for David Blackwell to the mic.
And up and down, we move this microphone down and around.
Was that just off the top of your head? Oh my God.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, there's probably, many things with the circus and carnivals, but I'll start with some quick tongue twisters like malicious midgets or murdered marauding mimes. And of course, then there's a courageous Christina capturing crying clowns, because you know how seeming clowns can be when they cry.
Is it David? I don't know about clowns.
And I'll start with a couple of carnival circus pieces right here. The first one is a new revised version of one I wrote originally back in high school called Drug Circus. In the middle of an unusual carnival, there was the drug circus. You had glow-in-the-dark zebras from the Chernobyl Zoo, psychedelic clowns, chill pills for pixies, LSD for flower power people, pot for hippies, Scooby snacks for the Mystery Machine Gang, heightened circus experiences, The drug circus alters your consciousness, presents the circus as an acid trip or a nightmare. Clowns you don't need to be scared of, or clowns, well, you're totally scared of. Just beware of the carny folk that giving you drugs. Are they giving you uppers, or are they giving you downers? How would you see the circus or carnival? Would it be more vibrant? Would it be surreal? Would it be like a Tim Burton film times 1,000? Would it be a trippy French paradox? What would be your drug circus experience? Enter and find out. And yes, up and down and down and down we go to, well, a wasteland. So here's the second piece. Shattered dreams, broken down Ferris wheels, ripped up circus tents, remains of a once vibrant carnival, stands blowing in dusty costumes, mirrors covered up by dirt. What memories will soon be buried by the desert? What vibrant memories existed here once? What characters existed and where did they go? What closed the carnival that made them leave it be? Did they vanish behind carnival mirrors? Did the clowns do something with them and bury the bodies? Or is it a mystery, never be solved, never to be written about, since humanity may never lay eyes on the shadows of this carnival long, long forgotten? Yes, I do apologize for any clowns that were, watching this. Well, it's just all for the sake of, well, the clowns, because, a lot of people do hear clowns.